Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and I have the DJI Power Station Model 1000. This is a portable power station for outside and inside purposes. I love it when I'm camping and when you're off the grid. It will even fire up your Wi-Fi, so you have Wi-Fi off the grid. When I'm camping, I sure don't want to be without my creature comforts. This DJI 1000 has an ultra-high capacity output. And with all the different outlets it has on it, it is strong enough to fire up even my most high wattage of appliances. And while I'm outside, I like to do some cooking. I want my creature comforts of great food out in the wilderness easily. I'm putting my induction cooktop on the highest watts possible, up to sear, because when I'm cooking eggs, I like to cook them fast. The output is 889 watts. And that includes charging my cell phone and my computer and my iPad while I make my breakfast fast. A little pepper, a lot of salt, and in 30 seconds, on that sear heat, my scrambled eggs are done. It's still at 885 watts, it's 93% battery, and it's time to turn it off. Because when I'm camping, I also want to make a gourmet latte. That's just me. So I'm plugging in my frother and my espresso machine. So let's pour in the milk, put the lid on it goes. And the espresso too. The DJI 1000 power station has enough output to do a full breakfast for me out in the woods. And even with my devices charging and my lattes brewing, it's at 1,000 watts of output. It's amazing how many devices I can put in at the same time when I'm camping. That's just amazing. So fast and delicious, just like home, with a little sugar on top. Can you imagine a gourmet latte out in the woods? Amazing with the sounds of nature to enjoy these moments with the breakfast I made from my DJI Power Station 1000. Because the DJI can work any kind of appliance anywhere in the world, inside or out, it's the perfect accompaniment to go camping. So waking up to a great breakfast with my favorite latte is a piece of cake. Now let me show you something. When I put the highest appliances on, at the highest level, so I have my induction cooker at sear, the highest level, I have my latte frother at high, it's pulling at 1335 watts. 4,400 watts is the peak output for the DJI Power Station 1000. And I'm almost hitting it. What a test. And here is a decibel reader. This should be reading about maybe 90 for a voice. The induction cooker has a little hum on it. That's at 65 decibels. But at a high wattage output of 1100, we're only seeing a very low output of decibels. And with the cooktop unplugged, the decibels are really low on the output. This is just what's going out to all of my charging devices, recharging my fan and my phone in a rapid high-speed charging. The decibel reader is very low. It's picking up my voice. I hear no sound at all coming off the power station at the highest of the wattage. My appliances were making the noise, and the outside birds were chirping, and the wind was blowing for the decibel reader. It wasn't coming from here, which means you'll be in peace and solitude with all your devices plugged in to the DJI 1000. DJI is charging my MacBook Pro and my iPad. This fan is on high, and my iPhone is charging, and it's all charging rapidly. There are dual 140-watt USB-C ports for ultra-fast charging. The USB-C power output on the DJI Power 1000 is 40% higher than any competitor's products. And it's great for all kinds of appliances, including your MacBooks and other Mac products, iPhones and things. In fact, it can charge two 16-inch MacBook Pros to 50% in 30 minutes. So that's my morning. But for night, I can even plug in my electrical heater. And everybody knows how much power the heaters can draw out. Well, the DJI Power Station 1000 has an ultra-high capacity power outlet. And so, even with the highest of wattage of heaters, And most of them are at 1500, but you can even get up to 2200 watts of stable output until the battery depletes, so you can have a warm night in your tent. So with my heater, I could have even added more appliances. But it's nice to know I'm not going to get chilly during the night using my space heater inside my tent. The DJI Power Station 1000 comes with this tote bag. This is where you can put the battery and all the accessories and carry it to where you need to be easily. It fits right in. Car cigarette lighters or the auxiliary power outlet in your car is a 12-volt accessory outlet. And here it is coming out of the DJI Power Station 1000 to give you that same heavy-duty power for when you have this type of a connection. It's going to provide the 12 volts of direct current power of DC power. There is also an accessory that you can plug in that is a cigarette adapter like you would see in your car. Now, I have hooked up to it a tire inflator because the inlet of my tire inflator happens to be the cigarette adapter power type. And for vacation purposes, I'm filling up a tetherball to play with on my trip using that cigarette adapter type of outlet. Ta-da! Ready to go play tetherball. And not only does it have a cigarette adapter connection, but it also can plug into your car's cigarette adapter. So you can take it on the road and power up as you're driving in between locations. It's great to take with the motor home. You can plug it in between your stops for camping. And see there it's plugged in to that cigarette style adapter right in the center of my console. See the green charging light right underneath the input for that? That means it's charging. And we can see the input wattage of 94 going in, increasing the charge on my DJI Power Station 1000 battery. And I found another purpose, and that is when my electricity goes out, I want to power up my household Wi-Fi. So I put my DJI Power Station 1000 into my garage where all those hookups are, so I can be sure with a power outage, I still have cable and Wi-Fi in my home. And besides that, I want my security cameras on, so I have that base of my security cameras hooked in as well. These are necessary if I have a power outage. These are important things to me. I want to make sure have power. When you order your DJI Power Station Model 1000, it comes right to your door. Here it is at my door. It comes in 2 boxes. Here's the first box. I put it on my counter, and here I am opening up that cardboard box. I want to show you every layer. And the reason I'm showing you every layer is so you know it's not going to get damaged during shipping. They have designed the packaging to securely put your power station in that big box. Here's the power cord, and here's a pamphlet. I took everything out of the package, and it shows you the materials you get, including a quick start guide. I opened it up and you can see it's really clearly illustrated. It comes with some great decals you can put right on your power station. And here is a battery wrapped up in plastic so it doesn't get damaged, doesn't get scratched. I took the plastic off. This is how it comes new to you right out of the box. On the left upper, you see 2 120-volt outlets for a 3-pronged device, and that's a normal North American outlet. So the 2 orange rectangles are for 2 USB outlet ports, and then on the right of those are for 2 USB-C outlets and ports. Then on the upper to the right of the center is where you plug it in to get the charge of the battery. That's your input for charging it. And the 2 other ports on the right are, one on the top is for the auxiliary power outlet. That's a cigarette car lighter adapter. And then below that is the same style of power inlet you would hook up to your car. Now here they are with some of those ports opened up and what they're used for as well, all indicated with these graphics. And here's a side view of the DJI Power 1000 station, and this is where the air comes out for the fans, doesn't get overheated, and below it is lots of information, including the QR code, which you want to have handy in case you ever want to look up any information on this particular model of the DJI Power 1000. And here's the back of it. And here's some close-ups of the outlets and the input. And a close-up of the input, which is a 120-volt AC inlet, and the inputs where you're going to charge it up as the auxiliary power outlet and the auxiliary power inlet. The 2 orange connections. Now here's a cardboard box with the accessories. I open the box so you can see everything, how it's packaged and put in the box. I put everything on my counter with all the wrappings. Now here's a carrying case that came with it and another view of that. And underneath it, very high quality, It's built for travel. Here's a car power outlet, the auxiliary outlet. That's the box it came in. I took it out of the box, now the packaging. Here's a close-up of that cord that plugs into your car. Now here's the outlet of what goes in that you plug your appliances in. That's the close-up of it. Here's the information on your car power outlet and the STC power cable. It has instructions, and I've opened them up so you can see. Lots of great information and illustrations. And QR codes too, for more information. Here is the cord that's going to connect your DJI Power Station 1000 into the power station and into your wall for charging, which I've done into a 120 volt normal North American power outlet. I opened the flap to put in the cord. I plugged it in and it immediately started charging. We'll charge from 0 to 70% in 70 minutes. And here is the front LED panel that indicates the charge. It's at 55% now. So whether you want your DJI Power Station 1000 for camping, so you can enjoy all your creature comforts, even out in the wilderness, or to power up devices at your home when your power goes out. That has so many different uses for so many ways of enjoying your power station or charging it. So you can have all the power you need for whatever purpose you want. So click the link below to get your DJI 1000 power station. Every household needs one, whether it's inside or out. I'm Rebecca Brown. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified on my next video, and let's keep making great recipes in life. And today's recipe is not just for eggs and lattes, but it's for a really great trip, camping, by bringing your power station by DJI along. See you next time. I'm gonna go eat some more of my eggs. Oh, yum. If you like this video, here's more over there, including some grilling recipes, in case you want to take your grill with you.